This is weird. This doesn't look like Jabril Peppers at all. Yeah, we're signing a defensive end, Isaiah Foskey. This is someone who was drafted in the second round in the 2023 draft. Someone I actually really liked, and if he would have dropped a little bit later on, I wouldn't have mind if we got. Um, yeah, this is a guy who could have been a first round pick at the time. This guy's only 24 years old. He was on the New Orleans Saints the last 2 years. And I actually really, really like this signing. Obviously, he came from Notre Dame. That's my favorite college. And it's also the college that, Al Golden coached at. And this is someone Al Golden coached. So it makes perfect sense to go after someone who Al Golden knows, who can run his system, who, pretty much played at a very high level in order to be a second round pick. So, yeah, I'm absolutely 1,000% okay with this. I love this signing. And I hope he does very, very well for us. PFF-wise, you got to take in consideration the Saints suck. I was okay. That's not 100. No, that's 100%. The Saints are not a good team. And their defense, in general, was not a good team. So, I don't really put that all in one player. Obviously, at the end of the day, if you're a good enough player, you're going to elevate yourself a little bit. But it's kind of hard to when the whole entire team sucks and everything sucks around you. And that's kind of been the Saints the last 2 years. It is what it is. Again, last year didn't put up the best grades. And then 2023, he put up pretty decent grades. Run defensive grade, pass rushing grade, a little bit iffy. He's also 24 years old, though. He's a baby. So I don't really put too much on him because he is very young. And I'm excited to see what he could do for us. I mean, again, this is something that, kind of unprecedented. Us going out there making moves during the season, trying to continuously get better. We got Mike Pennell. We now got Isaiah here. I know Mike Pennell was before the season technically kicked off. But still, us actually going out there and doing things. Now, Jabril Peppers, though. Jabril Peppers would also be nice. I'm just saying. I don't know if you guys forgot or you guys just, didn't put it in your Rolodex. I'm assuming Mike Brown and Katie Blackburn still uses a Rolodex. But, yeah, that would be another really cool signing to go for is Jabril Peppers. Improve that secondary even more. Would be very nice. Now, again, this guy is going to be a run stuffer according to his PFF grade. But I think this guy could be a little bit of everything. I'm really excited for this guy. 265 pounds and 6'5". This guy's an absolute monster. Again, that's why I wanted him. Because he has the prospect, makeup to be a really, really good player. Now, obviously, you have to put all that together and the intangibles, but still, very nice. Now, at the end of the day, this guy is most likely just going to end up, on a know-nothing contract. It's not like he's going to, put up crazy, insane stuff, money-wise, but if he, does good, you never know. Let's actually look up his snap count from last year. Let's go to New Orleans Saints 2024. So this guy put up, I'm still surprised they got rid of this guy. 64 snaps last year. Okay, so 64 snaps last year. I guess, yeah, but he's a second round pick. You don't usually, again, I said this with the guy, 83 snaps his first year. So you put 83 his first year, 60 for his second year. So, yeah, not really getting him involved at all. Usually you don't see second, third round picks get cut this fast. It's the same thing I said with the 49ers guy. But again, when you're 24 years old, you have things you can't teach, like 6'5", 265. You can't teach those things. You could get this guy to add more weight to him and just become more of a meaty player, a meaty guy in general, and just put him on the line. So there's things you can't teach, and I'm sure, again, Al Golden, he knows more about this guy than anyone, which is another reason why I really love the fact we went and got a college coach. because it just makes it so now that, when we get these guys, I was probably like, oh, yeah, no, I play with that guy. Yeah, I taught that guy. I know exactly what he's good at, what exactly he's not good at, and we can utilize that to the best of our ability. I love that so much. It's not like you're picking up a guy and you're like, oh, this is a chance or a risk. This is a guy that Al already knows everything about, which is awesome. So I'm excited. Let's see what he did in college. What was his stat line in college under Al Golden? That is. Okay, let's see. College, he played all 4 years at Notre Dame. 11 sacks in 2021. 11 sacks in 2022. Not bad. Not bad. So he didn't play 23. I thought you played... No, 23 you went into the draft, so that's why. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then Al Golden... College. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? Al Golden joined Cincinnati 2025. He was serving as defense coordinator where he won the 2024 award. Okay, here we go. He was from 2022 to 2024. He was our defensive coordinator. I say we because I'm a Notre Dame fan. I love the Fighting Irish. So he was pretty much this guy's coach his whole entire, not his whole entire career. His last year in Notre Dame, Al Golden was a defense coordinator for him. So not more than one year, but still, he got that last year with him, and that was his best. Well, actually, his second best statistical year. So makes sense why he ended up being a second round pick. Peace out.